everyone, it's Kathy Champion and you're back here with me on a live, and today is May the 4th, 2022. May the 4th be with you. I have always wanted to say that, so I got a chance today to throw that out there on my live. I want to see if I can dock my chat because I'm not able to see that now. I think I've got it. Little by little, I think I'm learning this program. I hope I am, because it's always nice when I can see my folks start coming in. And Marlene, hey Marlene, how are you? Good to see you, honey. I'm so glad you liked the card that you got. That really made me happy. So, congratulations on winning it. I hope that you love it. Hey Jennifer, good to see you too. So we have Jennifer in the house and Marlene is here. So I'm going to wait and just kind of jibber jabber a little bit while I'm waiting. Hello Randy, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to hop in before I actually start. And once we get a few people in, I hate to start too early, because if I do, then the people that come in a little bit later miss out on some of the things. Hey Victoria. So good to see you. I am so excited for my live today, and oh, I'm glad you love it, Marlene. It was definitely a labor of love, and I am so glad that that you're enjoying it. So thank you so much. It was just one of those things. I got the idea off of Pinterest, and I am in the process of setting up a Pinterest business account. So I'm going to start going there and posting all of my videos along with my cards and all of the items that I use, and I think that'd be a good way. Oh, thank you so much, Randy. Yes, I want to remind everybody, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, please, please, please think about doing so. I am working really hard to try to grow my channel, and every subscription counts, every like counts, every comment counts, and every share counts. So I appreciate it. Hey Tina, good to see you too, honey. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for your recent orders. They are so appreciated. I do appreciate that so much. Hey Brenda, good to see you too. Oh, we are getting a good little crowd in here this morning. I am so happy. Oh, I just love it when y'all all pop in like this. I didn't put anything out on Facebook, but I did put an announcement out that I will be going live every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm not going to say Eastern Daylight or Eastern Standard. I'm just going to say Eastern, and because I am in North Carolina. That way, unless if something comes up and you don't get a notification, just go to Facebook, the Facebook group page, and you'll be able to find there that we are not we're not going live that day, and I'll give you an update as to when we are going live. Hey Margie, good to see you. I know, Victoria, I have not gotten into Instagram, and I really need to do that as well. I'm working on it. It is definitely a work in progress. So be patient with me, and I'm hoping to get something out there on Instagram pretty soon. I know that's another great platform to you know, to be able to have your name out there. Hey Alicia. Okay, I think I've got most of my regulars are in here. I don't see Jennifer Reel. I don't see Carmina. I'm trying to think who else. Kathy Watt. But I think we've got enough of y'all here that I don't want to hold up any longer. The first thing I want to do, let me transfer y'all over to my craft table. Let's see if I can, let me get this zoomed in a little bit before I transfer you. I think that'll be good. And now we'll go over to my craft table. And I made a little flyer that I'm going to try to keep up here in the top corner. This gives you the name, my name, Kathy's Random Acts of Stamping. I also have my link right here, but it's also going to be in the description below. So if you don't, if you can't read this because it is very small and it's clickable, it does that almost every time you make a www.http. It automatically links it. But I have my new host code here, and anybody that places any orders, as long as it's not over $150, so any size order up to $149.99, will get a free gift. Now, if you place an order for over $150, you're still going to get a free gift from me as a thank you, but you will get your stamping rewards yourself. So, and you might ask me, what are stamping rewards? Well, stamping rewards is where Stampin' Up! Kind of rewards you for shopping. So the more you buy, the more they give you. So you do get freebies. If you spend over $150. So that's an incentive from them. So if you save up your order and place one big order, you will get some free stuff, just so you'll know. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all real quick what the free prize is going to be today. I have this beautiful piece of sequined paper, and this is it's called Bedazzling. This was one of our celebration items, and it comes, I think, in no, it's all gold. Okay, I just wanted to check that. This is a brand new pack, and it's all this beautiful sequin gold. Isn't that gorgeous? That's going to be the free gift, along with this beautiful pack of garden gems. These are stunning. Now, I did open these, but they have not been used. When I get my gems, I cut the plastic off the side. It just makes it easy for me to pull them out and use them without having to deal with pulling up the piece, and that's just the way I do them. So I usually cut that off, but I never used any of these. So I thought this would be a nice little freebie to give to somebody today. So at the end of the drawing, we will give this away. You do need to be present for the drawing. And you need to let Jennifer and Alicia know that, and thank you, Randy. Randy's already said that she wants to be in the drawing. Randy's a very lucky lady. She has won twice in a row, so congratulations to her. Also, I will be drawing for the card that I make today. I think that everybody really seemed to like that. So, and I might even do a drawing for the card that I made this past week. If y'all saw my video, I made this card, and this is a beautiful envelope gatefold card, and I might go ahead and give this one away as well. And this turned out really pretty. You got a place on the back where you can put you can cut out a scallop or whatever and put on the back of this, but I'll give this card away as well. Everybody can use a birthday card, don't you think? So we'll give this one away as well as the one that I'm making today. So we'll actually have 3 drawings today. So that'll give you 3 chances to win. The other thing I want to cover really quick, I don't know if anybody has ever thought of becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You don't have to do what I do. You do not have to sell Stampin' Up! You can be your own best customer. You can sign up under me, and between May 3rd and the 31st, if you sign up, you're going to get, outside of your $125 worth of merchandise, that you can choose from the new catalog or the spring mini catalog, which is this one right here. So you can choose any merchandise from either of these catalogs up to $125. You only pay $99 plus your tax. No shipping. You get shipping for free. And on top of that, during this time frame, May 3rd through the 31st, they're going to give you the in-color grid paper. They're going to give you a pack of the in-color 8.5 by 11. It's a variety pack, so I think you get 2 or 3 sheets. It might be 4, I can't remember, of each color. You're also going to get 5 of the in-color ink pads, and you're going to get the 6 by 6 in-color designer series paper. That's on top of your 125. It's a great time to sign up. So if you are interested in doing that, then let me know. Reach out to me. Send me a text with your phone number and I will call you, or email me with your phone number. Let me know a good time to reach out to you and we will take care of that. Okay. I'm so excited for this because this is the first time that I have been able to open this catalog. Now, I'm not going to make this video a complete look through this catalog, but I am going to open it. Y'all saw this because I did show y'all the tea bouquet. I want to just show you some of the things that I've got coming. My order will be here tomorrow. Usually my UPS man doesn't come until around 7 o'clock. I'm praying for an earlier delivery tomorrow because I'm going to be biting at the bit, because anytime, and don't look at my catalog, I got a cinch tool so I could bind my own catalogs, and look what I did. I did the wrong side of my paper on several pages, but that's okay. You know, I can always get another catalog, but I've got holes on both sides of my paper. Just this section. So what happened was I accidentally punched the holes on the wrong side, and when I realized it, I said, oh shooey, I'm just going to turn it around and do it on the other side. But I want you to look at the beauties in this, and let me just show you. I'm going to come over here to the DSP. Look at this designer series paper. This one right here, a wash and beauty, I've got that coming. I can't wait to get a hold of it. The Abigail Rose, this suite is stunning. I can't wait to get it. The Butterfly Kisses, of course y'all know I love my butterflies, so I got that. This one right here is stunning. Lovely in Linen. This reminds me of the In Symmetry. I know Marlene loved the In Symmetry. Hey Kathy, it's good to see you. Yes, may the force be with you. Or no, it's not the force. The fourth. May the fourth be with you. It is May the 4th. This Hues of Happiness, that's what I used on this background paper here, or this designer series paper, was a piece of that Hues of Happiness. And the dies that comes with the Hues of Happiness bundle, you can cut the roses out of that paper with the dies, and the leaves. I cut those out using the dies. So pretty. I love it. I'm not gonna bore y'all to death. I want to show you some of the jewels, some of the new ribbons. And if you have a catalog, if anywhere that you see the N, like, let me pull this over so you can see what I'm talking about. If you see an N like that beside the item, it's letting you know that that is a brand new item in the catalog. If you don't see the N like that, the black and white gingham ribbon, that is a product that rolled over. The white frayed ribbon, and I got that. I don't know why I don't have it highlighted, but anyway, that rolled over. The Baker's Twine Essential Pack rolled over. Of course, all of our in colors from last year rolled over. There's our in colors this year, and but that's how you can tell. And the same way with the stamp sets or anything, the dies, the punches, if it says N, it means it's new. It's got a little pink square with an N in it. So I've got that punch coming, the decorative circle punch. I can't wait. So I'll be showing, maybe I'll do a walkthrough of all the new stuff that I got. Okay, I think I got everything. Oh, I got one other thing I want to do before we get started on the project. Will y'all bear with me? I sold some of my stamps and dies, and to kind of offset my order, and I had a pretty good size order yesterday, because anytime the new annual catalog premieres, I go completely ape crazy, and I go wild. Let's just say I went completely wild. And my mat doesn't look straight, does it? And that drives me crazy. It looks straight now in the camera, but it's crooked on my desk. My husband's got to readjust my camera. When we move the craft room around, I don't think he's gotten everything just where it needs to be yet. So that's a little bit better. Okay. Anyway, I want to show y'all some of the cards. Marlene, she got the In Symmetry punch and dies, and she sent me this beautiful card. And look, she made it an easel card, so it stands up like that. Love that design. She put me a beautiful little note on the back of it, and I love that. That is so pretty. Thank you so much, Marlene. And then Carmina. Has Carmina come in yet? I don't see her. But she sent me this beautiful little card. Look at that beautiful gingham on the back. She used a piece of ephemera here and here and a little tag with a thank you stamped on it. And then she wrote me a nice little note inside. Such a cute card. Thank you so much, Carmina. And also here is a card from Randy. Randy, this card is stunning. And by you posting this on my Facebook page, Tina actually ordered this die set, the Encircled die set. So, and she wrote me a little personal note inside as well. And she used the little corner punch. They retired that punch, and that made me so sad because it was so pretty and such a useful punch. I'm hoping they'll come out with something else, but that card is stunning. Along with that card, she sent me a gift, and I want to show you. She sent me this beautiful little notepad, and it's tied right here with a little ribbon, and I had it untied so I could open it. But anyway, it ties right there, and when you open it up, it is miracles are all around us, and that is so true. I have a pocket here where I can stick little notes and things in. It has a magnet on the back, so if I want to put this on the refrigerator, I can. I absolutely love this. Or if I had magnetic, I do have magnetic on the sides of my desk on each side, but it's kind of down too low. But I love this. Look at all this paper that I've gotten here to make notes on. I will definitely make good use of this. And today's plans, consume coffee. So true. In fact, I might be a little jittery after a while because I've already had a couple of cups this morning. And so I needed some coffee to wake me up. For whatever reason, I don't know what my dog was hearing last night, but he barked on and off all night. I know Margie asked me, did the snoring that Bella does bother me? No, her snoring is nothing, but when Toby hears any little noise, he will take off barking. But getting back to this, thank you so much, Randy. That was so sweet of you, absolutely precious, and thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to move some of my stuff out of my way so that I can get to what I need to be doing. So I'm going to lay that back there. And I'm going to lay my notepad over here because I had made myself some notes this morning so I would have an agenda. I told Jennifer she always has to remind me of where I need to be and what I need to do. I was hoping today she wouldn't have to do that. Anyway, from the mini catalog, we're going to be working with this suite right here, the Heart and Home. And this is a humongous suite. It is $155.75, but you get 2 stamp sets, 2 coordinating die sets, embossing folder, ribbon. You get the classic matte dots. You get a pack of doilies. You get the Heart and Home Memories and More card pack. You get the Heart and Home Memories and More cards and envelopes, and the Designer Series paper. I mean, that is a humongous, humongous amount of material. And I just want to show it to you because I do have it. I'm going to lay my catalog over here. And here's the Designer Series paper. Y'all see me use it. And I like to do this when I get my new Designer Series paper. I like to cut me a little 2-inch square and then punch out the coordinating colors. And because I'm a demonstrator, I like to put the number here so it's all right there. The title of the paper, that it's a 12 by 12, and there's the number and all of the coordinating colors that go with that. This is just a beautiful pack of paper. This one right here, I made a card out of this, but I don't think I showed it. I can't remember. I may have. Okay, go ahead, Jennifer. Okay, Kathy, I will definitely make a note. Jennifer, if you'll make a note. Jennifer always makes notes and gives it to me after the live. So make a note for me to send Kathy a catalog. Yes, I'll be more than pleased to send you a catalog. So yes, you will get one. All right. But anyway, all of these papers are just absolutely stunning. You've got several wood grains, but then you've got these beautiful pattern papers as well. And I love that whitewash wood. That is so pretty. It's so homespun, and I love this paper. You've got the fresh Freesia, the cinnamon cider, although cinnamon cider has retired. Misty Moonlight has retired. These other colors are still in that you can use. There's nothing to say you can't still use these colors if you have them. I have them, but I probably won't be showing them in the videos because you can't purchase them any longer. Unless they put them in the clearance rack. I don't know if they have yet or not. The other thing here are the stamp sets that comes with this. The Honeybee Home and the Honeybee Blooms. These coordinate together. And then you also get the Blessings of Home and the Flowers of Home. And these coordinate together. So beautiful, beautiful stamp set and dies. And the Blessings of Home and I think the Honeybee, both of these, I believe, Alicia, am I telling right? I believe that both of these did, you know, I can look. I can actually open my catalog now. What did I do with my catalog? Oh, you know, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. But the Blessings of Home, I know that it went over, and I think the Honeybee Home did too. Honeybee Home did, and Blessings of Home, yes, both of these are going over into the new catalog. The paper did not. So if you love this Heart and Home paper, get it before the end of June. Yeah, this catalog will go through the end of June, and then these items will no longer be available. The other thing that you could get was these little doilies, and they are so cute. They come in Cinnamon Cider and Misty Moonlight, and they are still available. Also, this little Heart and Home Memory and More card pack. And I know a lot of times we think, why doesn't Stampin' Up! Have stickers? Well, they do. Look at these. These are stickers. I love those. I think they're so cute. And if you don't want them to stick, if you want to pop them up on dimensional, just use your little powder tool and get the sticky off of them, or you can just stick them on your shirt or whatever, get the sticky off, and then you can put dimensionals. But you get two different styles of these. You get those, and these. Yes, Jennifer. Oh, Marcia wants to know what we're giving away today. I have a pack of the bedazzled paper and a pack of the garden gems. So this is what we're going to give away today. Along with, I'm going to do a drawing for this card that I made. What was this? Monday's card, I believe. Yeah, so this card, plus I'm going to give away the card we're going to make today. So that will be, it'll be 3 drawings. So just let Jennifer know if you want to be in the drawing. Okay, and getting back to this is the card, the little ephemera. You get these little small cards. We're going to use one of these today. This one right here. But you get all of these little cards in this pack, and these make great focal points on your card, and they're two-sided, so you have your front side as well as your back side, and they're just beautiful. Look at that one. Celebrate. Life is beautiful. Thank you for inspiring me. I mean, these are just stunning. And if you love this paper pack, you're going to love these cards. Or this I like to call that ephemera. And then this is the cards and the Heart and Home Memories and More cards and envelopes. You get note cards and envelopes, and you get regular cards and envelopes. Now these are a little bit bigger than your typical A2 size card, but they are beautiful, and you can do them landscape or portrait, and the same with these. You can do these landscape or portrait. Well, portrait or landscape. But I'm not going to be using those today. I am going to be using a piece of the ephemera, and I'm going to show you what I have in mind for today. And I may not have it all completely together, but you know what? We'll do it as we go. How about that? Y'all know I'm a fly-by-your-seat kind of girl when it comes to crafting anyway. And the card that I want to bring y'all Friday is going to be this design. Let me show you this real quick. This is another card design that I learned to make. It actually folds like this, and this is a slim line, and this says wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. And we got a little palm trees and some sand and some sun. And I don't know, this paper is retired, so I'll be doing the card that I'm going to make for y'all on Friday. Will probably be done out of some of the new paper, because I'll have my order and I'll be so excited to show y'all some of those. But this is what the card does on the inside. So it sits like this, and you can put some little butterflies. This was actually from the dragonflies, and it says thanking of you with all my heart. And if you want to, you can actually sign in here before. You could put a white piece here and sign, or you could put a piece on the back here and sign. But it's a stunning card. It's a stunning display, and I learned to make this in the retreat that I was in this past Saturday. The Creative 8, see my shirt? The Creative 8 team, which is led by my leader, who is Brandy Cox. Her, Sharon Armstrong, Connie Stewart, and Jackie Bolheis all come together quarterly, and they offer these. So, oh, Alicia, I knew that when I talked to you this morning that you were not feeling well, but you are in my prayers, honey. You know you are. But anyway, this design, she did it, and she actually used this beautiful Heart and Home paper, and I did make that card, but it has since gone in the mail for a birthday, so I don't have it to show. But what I'm going to do today is I have this little piece that says Beautiful Day, and I cut my card base out of the pale papaya, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4, our basic A2 size card. And I also cut a piece of garden green, because look how pretty that looks together. Isn't that stunning? That's going to be our base. But I also cut a piece of fresh freesia. And I have a new die called Blooming Happiness. It goes with the Happiness Abound stamp set. And it has this little piece. What did I do with it? Here we go. It has two of them, actually. You have this one and this one. And if you notice on the front of our catalog, it shows this little piece right here. That's what this piece cuts. It cuts that little, that makes it look like you tore that out of a notebook. And I love that. So you got the larger one and you got the smaller one. I'm going to use this one today because I love it. And I thought that was such, I had not seen a die like this before. I need to cut this down. This is going to be the inside of our card, but it needs to be cut down. I didn't get a chance to do it before I went live. But I'm going to put that on top, and then we're going to cut the side of this, and that's going to go on like this. And I'm going to show you, if you don't want your card to say Beautiful Day, you can very easily stamp a sentiment on another piece of paper and put it down over top of that. So you don't have to be tied to what that particular thing says. You can do your own thing. Now let's see if I can get this in here where it's going to cut right. And I think it needs to go like this. So you want that blade edge to be to the outside edge of your paper. So all of the Stampin' Up dies, most of them have Stampin' Up logo on them. If you look right there, see the Stampin' Up, and it gives the item number as well. So I'm going to put that with that facing where I can read it. Does that make sense to anybody? Hopefully it does. And I'm going to try to line these up about like that. And I'm going to stick that down using my little Post-it notes, and we're going to run that through our die cut machine. And I got my big one right here, and I'd have to get up to get my small one, so I'm just going to bring this one. Let me zoom y'all out a little bit. Oops, wrong way. my Mac Daddy over here, and I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see a little bit better. I need to change my cut plates because look at this. They are just in disarray. But like I always say, as bad as they look, they are not warped. And if y'all got die cut machine, you know what I'm talking about, warping. As soon as this starts to bow the least little bit up, I just flip it over. That's that bottom plate. So see, it's already bowing there a little bit, so I'm just going to flip it over. So now it's not bowing. And if you do that and flip this plate every time you use it, you will not have any bowing. I've told y'all that so many times, but I think it's a tip worth repeating, because that is the one thing I think that ruins our machine and our plates the most, is the bowing. And I don't know if I know that Alicia has this machine. I don't know if Marsha or any of my other girls have it, but it is absolutely the bomb diggity. This machine cuts like a breeze every single time. Sorry about that. I'm still fighting these darn allergies, and I think anybody that suffers from allergies will probably say the same thing that I've said. This has got to be the worst season ever. Either that or they just get worse as I get older. So when you pull that off, this is what it's going to leave you with. And those little pieces just pop out really easily. Well, I say that and I got, oh, there it went. And then I got my little crumbs on my desk, and I'm just going to rake those off and into my trash. Isn't that super cute? Let me zoom y'all back in so you can see better. It looks like a little notebook, and if you wanted to, you could use your corner rounder. You know, I was going to grab my little corner rounder, but that's okay. We won't do that right now. But that would make this really look like a notebook if you rounded these corners. I could grab my crocodile, but that's okay. I don't always get the best of corners. Do y'all have that problem with the crocodile corner rounder? I don't always get the best rounder with that one. So a lot of times I won't use it. So what I want to do is I want to center this just like that. And do I want to pop that up? I don't think so. I think I'm going to glue that straight down. You know why? I bought me some of these little bottles to put my glue in, and I really like them because I've got this little fine tip. I just wish this was out longer. I don't know if I can pull it out or not. But anyway, I love these because, you know what? I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to use Stampin Seal because I can, and it's faster. And I don't know if they've reformulated the Stampin Seal, but it is working like a dream. Or either I just learned that I needed a butterfly touch, because since I've done my little butterfly touch with this, I haven't had any problems. You do not have to mash very hard to get this to work. Just a very, very gentle touch, and it works perfect every single time. So I'm going to put that right about there and press it down. Once I know I got it where I want it, then I press it, give it a really good press. And now I'm going to bring this green matte in, and this is where I think I want to pop it up. And do I want to turn it at a little bit of an angle? What do y'all think? Do you like it at an angle? Hey Beverly, good to see you. Oh, I ordered the magnetic plate too, Marsha. I cannot wait to get it and try it. For any of you that don't know this, when Stampin' Up! Came out with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, they had a magnetic mat. And a lot of us bought one because we really wanted that magnetic mat, but it didn't work. So Stampin' Up! Being the company that they are, they gave everybody back a credit that had purchased one, and they pulled it off of their yeah, I did do that. I did do that, Alicia. Let's try that and see if we can make it work. I'm going to empty it, and we're going to try the 1/2 inch side and see if it will work. I'm emptying it out. Y'all hear me banging it on my trash can? But anyway, they recalled the mat and gave everybody that had purchased one a credit let's try that and see if, well, you know what, I done glued it down now. I done glued it down. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to leave it because I would have done both of them if I had done that. But I'll try that in a few minutes. I'll tell you what, let's try it on just a piece of cardstock. I got a little piece right here. Let's try it and see if it will round these corners a little bit better than what it... Oh yeah, maybe that's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't cleaning it out each time I used it. Go ahead, Jennifer. The embossing buddy. No, Kathy. The little embossing tool that Kathy is asking about is this little thing right here. You can go to Amazon, or you can probably pick one of these up in your local craft store. I would go to Amazon because Amazon I know has them, and just look for an anti-static powder tool. And this one is the best. I got a different one, but I don't like it, and I don't use it for that reason. And I'll be honest with you, I am one of those people, and anybody that knows me knows that if I don't like something, I don't use it. And that goes true with Stampin' Up. And if I don't like a product, I just won't use it. But I can honestly say that I have fallen in love with everything Stampin' Up. This is the EK. This was an EK tool, and it has the little. The other thing I had trouble with was getting the top off of it, but it has a brush on it. I don't like it because these brush pieces come out of it, and for that reason I don't use it. I might take the powder out and make a little thing like this and put it in it and just have a backup. But you can, if you don't have one, you can actually make one. All you have to do is, if you sew, and see, I have trouble getting it back on too. If you sew, take a little piece, or even a knee-high, and put some cornstarch in it, and it will work the same way as a powder tool. You could use a little piece of material and just sew the edges up and fill it up with cornstarch or talcum powder. Y'all excuse me for a minute and just let me get a sip of drink, because I am coughing like crazy, and that's not a good thing. All right, I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this and put that down. But anyway, getting back to that embossing folder, the magnetic one. So we had been without the magnetic embossing plate ever since Stampin' Up realized that there was a problem with that one warping, and we have been waiting patiently for them to come out with a new one. And this new catalog has one, and I am thrilled. So yes, that was definitely on my order from yesterday when I placed my order. And I think, Marcia, did you get one? It sounds like you did. I couldn't wait to get one because I'm hoping it's going to work really well. So we'll see. So when I get my order tomorrow, depending on what time it is, I may be on there doing a video. Who knows? And I got something on my finger. Every time I pick up something, I'm getting something black on my finger, and I don't know what it's coming from. So I'm going to grab me one of my little alcohol wipes. I don't want to transfer this to my card. This is why my fingers stay so dry all the time, and I'm constantly lotioning, and because I'm constantly wiping my hands off with alcohol so I don't get ink or dirt or whatever on my projects, because there's nothing any worse than putting all that work in. Did y'all decide whether you want me to angle this or put it down straight? Angle or straight? Hey Susan, I didn't see you come in. Robin, hello, how are you? I think I'm just going to go straight. I didn't hear anybody say. Jennifer, did anybody say whether straight or angled? Yeah, thank y'all all. Okay. All right, so y'all are starting to come through with angled. So far, angled has it. So just let me know. I'm going to go with the consensus. So I'm going to give y'all just a few more minutes before I okay, 2 angles and 1 straight. All right, 3 angles, 2 straights and 3 angles so far. Jennifer's keeping me abreast. So I'm going to let her make the call here in just a minute. And yeah, okay, this is straight and this would be angled. All right, we got, okay, Margie said straight, Randy said straight, Alicia said straight, and who said angled? Jennifer, okay, sorry all my straight people, it looks like angled is going to win. Huh, I can't even say it now. So we're going to put this down as just a little whisper of an angle, like that. And then we're going to glue this whole thing onto our card, like so. Isn't that pretty? Look how that pulls out all those colors. It pulls out your fresh freesia, your garden green, and your pale papaya. And then of course you have the white that your piece of ephemera was. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my Stampin' Seal again, because I can. Loving me some Stampin' Seal now. I'll be honest with you, it took me over a year to really embrace this stuff. And it was after I had some questions about people using it that I actually really got down to business with it and said, okay, let me see what the problem is. And through my own use, that's how I found out that I was being too heavy-handed. So I thought, if I am, perhaps you are too. So remember, when you're using your Stampin' Seal, you want to have the touch of a butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. It's very simple. This is like a no-frill card, but it is just so beautiful. And do y'all want me to put a different sentiment there, or do you want it to say beautiful day and we'll just stamp a sentiment on the inside on this piece? And I think I'm going to put a piece of fresh freesia. Let's see if I got a piece of fresh freesia. I do. So let's cut this piece at 4. I know, Brenda, I know that Stampin' Seal and you are not buddies. I realize that. Alicia was the same way, and I think she might still feel that way. But, you know, it is a learning process. So I'm cutting this to 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that piece down first, like that. And then I'm going to cut the second piece that we're going to stamp on to 3 3/4 by 5. I'm just going down 1/4 inch. And now let's see what we're going to stamp on the inside. Because we've got, I think I'm going to go with this stamp set since this is what's on the front. Do you see where this came from? And maybe we'll stamp a little bit of that flower on the inside. That'd be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's do that. And I'm going to get a gray, maybe a Smoky Slate, because I want it to be light, very light. And I'm going to stamp. Look at all these pieces I've got. I cut pieces like this, and this is a piece that I cut to go in my Stamparatus, so that if I need to stamp one of these, I've got it. Look, I got that one already done. But I'm going to stamp off of this. It's not going to go the entire flower, so we're just going to stamp like maybe about like that, right there in that corner. And I'm going to grab a piece of, I've used this piece over and over and over, but you know what? It's still good. It's just stained. It's well loved. This is a piece of our the Stampin' Up! Grid paper. You can get the big pieces. This, y'all seen a lot of us demonstrators use this. It's like this, and it covers your entire work surface. A lot of times when I'm working like this, I'll just I'll fold it, especially when I've used it and abused it like I have. I won't say abused it, I've just loved it quite a bit. And let me grab a stamp block that will accommodate that stamp. So I'm going to get this one right here. If you haven't tried the Stampin' Up! Stamp blocks, if you ever use one of these, you will not want to go back to anything else. They are wonderful. They are so easy to hold and grip. You've got this nice finger. This is the size E block. It's the bigger one. But they are just so nice. I'm going to go a little bit at an angle like that. Yeah, my coffee's got me shaking a little bit. Did y'all see that? Let's see if I can pull this up. Just a hair. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. I'm going to swipe that off a little bit and give my stamp a little scrub. Are y'all ready for another challenge? Maybe when I get my new stuff, maybe next week we'll do a card challenge and have Jennifer or Alicia or any of you that would like to challenge me. If you have the new catalog, do y'all want me to color this or should I just leave it? I think I'm going to leave it and let it be black and white, or that gray, that beautiful gray, and I'll do my sentiment in that color as well. What do y'all think? Or do you want me to color it? That wasn't the Tuxedo Black, Jennifer. This particular one was the Smoky Slate. And if you look in your catalog under the colors, you can find that. I didn't put that on there because I wasn't sure I was using that at the time that I did this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that like that. Now let's get a sentiment. And it says, beautiful day. I like that one that says you are a real blessing to everyone around you. And I think that's what I'm going to put inside of this one. I love that. And we're going to stamp it like over to the side. No. How do I want to do that? Maybe right there. You know what? I think I do want some color on the sentiment. I'm always changing my mind. Y'all know that about me. So I'm going to grab, let me see if I'm getting this straight. Y'all know that the only way I can make sure that I'm getting a stamp straight is to line it up on my grid. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp that right about there. And I think I'm going to get the fresh Freesia for that, because I think that will look pretty against the fresh Freesia on the inside. I'll stamp that off over here just to make sure everything's looking good. I want to thank everybody for being so positive and so encouraging with me. And I still have bukus of stamp sets and dies for sale and punches. So if anybody's interested in any of the retired products, please reach out to me. If you have a catalog and you're looking for something in particular, reach out to me because I just may have it. Hey, Carmina, how are you? You came in late to the party, but hey, honey, you're here. That's all that matters. So I think that is just gorgeous. So let's bring our card back over. And let's go ahead and get, y'all know I like to put my mats on first. like that. So I'm going to use my Stampin Seal, and we're going to do a little bit. Doesn't take but a little bit of this. It's very sticky. So I'm going to put this down just like this. Down a little bit and over, and then press it. And then we're going to take and turn it over and put the whole thing together. So did anybody say anything about whether they wanted me to leave it where it says beautiful day, or do you want me to put something different over that? I think it looks beautiful with the beautiful day, and the color and everything is coordinating beautifully. But it's up to you. If y'all want me to cover that up, I can definitely do that. And there we go. Okay, Jennifer said she didn't see any comments either way, so look how stunning that card turned out. And this was such an easy card to make. We got our pale papaya, garden green, fresh freesia, a piece of the ephemera from the Cards and More card pack, and all I did was coordinate it inside with the ink and the fresh freesia paper, and I stamped that same flower, the smaller one, inside in a Smoky Slate ink. And I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. What do y'all think? Do you love it? And like I said, I'm going to work on that card that I showed you earlier. Let me pull both of the cards over that we're going to give away today. We're going to give this one away that I made Monday on my channel, and we're going to give this one away. I got to start giving my cards away. You know why? I am accumulating way too many cards. So thank y'all so much. Yes, it is saying spring, isn't it? I think both of these cards are screaming spring. Spring and scream. Do y'all ever do that? All right, I'm going to let y'all look at the two beautiful cards that we have to give away. I'm seeing what I'm getting on my finger now is off of this. Haha. I must have an ink pen or something that has leaked down inside of there. So I'll have to address that and see what's going on. But I found out where I'm getting black on my finger from now. That's good. Every time I use my Take Your Pick tool, which is every time I craft. So that's where that was coming from. It was off the end of that. Okay, I'm going to get the names from Jennifer. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my random name picker. And we are going to create, we're going to call this one 5, 4, 22. Live. Okay, and so now I'm ready for the names, Jen. And Carmina, do you want to be in the drawing for the prize this week? It's going to be the first drawing is going to be for the paper and the gems. This is the bedazzled paper and the garden gems. They are absolutely stunning. I love that little marquee teardrop type gem. That's going to be for the door prize. And then I'm also going to give away these cards. So 2 more winners will get these. I thought about that, Randy. I thought about actually, Jennifer, would you mute yours for me, please? I have thought about donating the cards, but I think sometimes they're not just in general cards. You know, they're cards that I made thinking that they were for a certain individual. So I don't know. That might be something to think of. All right, be sure to let Jennifer know if you want to be in the drawing. Just say yes. Okay, Carmina does want to be in the drawing, so I'm going to go ahead and put Carmina in. All right, Jen, if you can go ahead and give me the rest of the names. Okay, Marlene. Okay, Randy. This is Victoria. Okay. Melbourne. M-I-L. Okay, I spelt your name wrong. M-I-L-B-U-R-N. Okay, I got you, Victoria. Kathleen, you just got here. We're at almost at the end, but we are doing a drawing for the paper and these gems. If you want to be in the drawing, please let someone know by just saying yes. I want to be in the drawing, and we'll make sure to get you in. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. 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 Robin, what I'm doing is I'm putting the names into a random name picker on my phone, and then when what I'll do is I'll hit pick a winner, and it will pick, and then I'll do a drawing for the card out of those same names. It takes the one name out that won the first time, and I continue to do that until we give away all the prizes. So I do this to make it really fair and easy. So I call it out in the chat once the names draw, plus you can see it here on the camera. All right, Kathleen Thompson. Oh, Susan didn't want to be in it? Okay. All right, Kathleen Thompson. Wait a minute. All right, I'm going to call the names out of everyone that I have, and if you are here and you want to be in the drawing and I do not call your name, or if I call your name and you do not want to be in the drawing, please alert us ASAP so that we can make the correction. Okay, I have Alicia, Beverly Creates, Brenda H., Carmina, Kathy Watt, Jennifer R., Kathleen Thompson, Margie R., Marlene Watt, Marcia Freeman, Randy, Robin, Tina, and Victoria. Okay, I'm giving y'all a little bit of time so we can see if we got everybody before I actually do the drawing. Okay, Connie wants to be in the drawing. I just saw her come in. Okay, Connie. No, I don't. Okay, let me go back and add Connie. Okay, you should have 15 names. Is that what you have? I got you, Connie. Okay, so I have Alicia, Beverly, Brenda, Carmina, Kathy, Connie, Jennifer, Kathleen, Margie, Marlene, Marsha, Randy, Robin, Tina, and Victoria. Okay, so Jennifer said that looks right, so we are going to go ahead and choose the name. Here we go. This is the live for today, and the winner for the paper and the gems is Marsha Freeman. Congratulations, Marsha. This is yours. So I'm going to get a little sticky note, and I'm going to stick this on it so that I'll know that this goes to Marsha. Congratulations. All right, so that took Marsha out. So now I'm going to do the drawing for the card that I made Monday first, and that's this card. And the winner is Connie S. Connie, this is your card. And I'll get these in the mail to y'all, if not today, depending on whether my mail's run yet. I never know. And now the card from today. And here we go with the winner of that one. Marlene Watt. Hey Marlene, you're going to have a whole collection of cards of mine. Congratulations, ladies. I am so happy for all of you that won today. And you know, it's not a big gift or anything spectacular, but it's just a little something for me to say. Let me come over so I can talk to y'all kind of face to face for just a moment. Let me transition myself over here. It's not a lot. It's, you know, it's just a little bit of my deepest appreciation to all of you for taking time out of your day to come and spend some time here with me and with each other. I think it's absolutely a wonderful thing. I love all of you so very much, and I will definitely get, Kathy, you will get a catalog in the mail. I'll get that out along with these all at the same time. In fact, I will spend the rest of my afternoon getting my mailings together and getting those out. And again, if anybody is looking for any of the retired items, I have a spreadsheet with everything that I have, and everything is marked down. Some of those stamp sets are $5. And if you want to see them, I'll be more than glad to email you the spreadsheet, and you can take a look at it. And if you want to see the stamp, you're not really sure what it looks like, I will send you a picture of it. I really do need to move these stamps. Yes, I need the money back too to offset what I spent yesterday, but that's not the only reason. I just do not have a place to put them all. I don't want to pack them up in the attic because they're beautiful stamp sets and dies and punches. I have some of all of them. Carmina, Jennifer Toller is my youngest daughter, and Toller used to be my last name. For 26 plus years of my life, I was Kathy Toller. So that seems funny, but I know all of y'all know me as Kathy Champion because that is who I am now. I tell my husband all the time, thank you so much for making me a champion. But I love you guys so much. Yes, it is a great time of fellowship. And Carmina, I'll definitely be praying for you. I have sort of the same thing going on with fibroid issue in my right breast, so I can definitely relate. They told me it wasn't anything to be too concerned about. I just have to go back, and they're going to keep an eye on it. So, you know, I will definitely hold you up high in my prayers, as I do all of you. I love you guys so much, more than words could ever express, and I thank y'all so much for being a part of my crafty family. And as I always say in all of my closings, hold on one second. Go ahead, Jen. Jennifer? Yes. Okay, Randy, I'll do that. I'll send you the spreadsheet. Jennifer's making notations of all of this for me because it's hard for me to talk and everything. I have Jennifer in my ear, on my earbud, so that's how she relays to me what's happening in the chat, because I am probably a good 2 to 3 minutes behind y'all, and so I don't see it the minute y'all pop it in. So she lets me know. Oh, okay. You knew that that was my daughter. I thought you did. Yes. I love you guys. And like I was saying, as I always say in closing, let everything that you do and say, every word, every action, bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is worthy. Let us all be worthy of His love, and give Him your praise and your honor. He is worthy of it all. So until we craft again, God bless and keep you. And I'll look forward, if I get my stuff early enough tomorrow, I'll come on and do I might do an impromptu live. Who knows? If I'm that excited, I might just do that. So thanks again for tuning in. I love you guys so much. And mwah, thanks again. Bye-bye.